Wickramasena, who once ruled Nandipuram, gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. The child was named Simhasena and brought up in a well-groomed and special way. But Simhasena, from an early age, had grown up with arrogance in his opinion, without respecting elders, mothers and fathers. When he was 8 years old, the king sent him to his sage to study and learn all the arts. Even there he doesn't listen to anyone. They don't respect the sage. The sage was thinking about how to teach him an idea. The sage had the power to seduce the animals and sway them as he thought. He also found a way to use it to correct him. One day, while everyone was bathing in the river, the prince was sitting on the bank and throwing stones into the river. The sage attracted the leopard, which was drinking water in the distance, with his charming power, and ordered it to chase away the prince. As soon as the leopard began to chase the prince began to run into the dense forest, screaming, "Ha!" The prince, tired of running far into the dense forest, climbed a large tree and sat down on its top branch. The leopard that was chasing him did not see him and went around there. Hunger pinched his stomach, and he fell asleep, accompanied by fear and fatigue. When he woke up suddenly, he could not find the leopard. The sun was at the top. Prince woke up with hunger, fatigue, fear and anxiety, not knowing what to do. When his legs and hands trembled, he was very upset that his mother, father, and relatives, who had brought him up well since childhood, had neglected them all. How reverentially all the students studying with him behaved to the guru. Why am I the only one like this? He also remembered the service of the other students to the sage. He didn't even do one of them. That's why he thought that this was the reason why this suffering had happened. There he remembered the sage in his mind and worshipped him. He mentally requested the sage to show him the way to reach the hut. The next second, he heard the sound of the elephant's whimpering. Looking down, the prince noticed that an elephant was walking alone. He saw a fox moving behind the elephant at regular intervals. He has heard that elephants are capable of finding the location of water. Knowing that the elephant was going for water, the prince thought that the fox might have followed behind it, and he began to walk behind them. After a long time the elephant reached the bank of a river and started drinking water. Pleased to see the river, the prince walked along the banks of the river and reached the sage's hut. He fell at the sage's feet and begged him to forgive him. Sage, thinking that this little play had to be performed to prevent the prince from going the wrong path. The sage then taught him all the arts to be taught and sent him to the king on a good day.